He's going for a Sarah Reaver build anyways. Um, so he could just go for that. It's difficult though to hold off if he goes for some kind of a Muta rush. It's although he probably won't because he hasn't had a lot of gas going this whole time. Yeah, and a couple more hatcheries going down. So he's probably just going to try and get some Scourges out, play a little July Zerg style, and try and contain the amount of Corsairs, I guess, um, by keeping the Corsair count down, by trying to scourge them, or at least keep them pinned back in his base with scourges, because then he wouldn't be able to move out until he had several. So yeah, there's some scourges there, and now he's switched over. He's got the den and the illusion chamber. It's possible that if he hadn't been scouted out, the Zerg was planning on going for a Mutalisk bust. That was a possibility there, and for some reason this is weird. Okay, so it looked like he's going for Sarah Reaver, but Cal has actually switched also. But he's going to get scouted here. Scourge is coming in here to scout this out, and so now he's going to know exactly what's going on. There's more gateways going up, and he stopped producing Corsairs. So Cal, I mean, that's one of the things I like about Cal. Actually, I really like him as a player because he's really good at switching his strategies to throw off the opponent. So while the Zerg has switched strategies to more of a ground-based force, so has Cal. Cal has decided to switch over as well and go for a complete ground force by putting up extra gateways. He stopped producing Corsairs. He's going to start producing ground units instead. He still has already invested in the robotics facility, so he's going to have to get some Reavers here. And that's not uncommon to basically do Dragoons instead of all Corsairs um, in order to protect against the air, and then still bring along some Reavers for the ground. And yeah, so he's going to be pretty prepared here. He's still got 4 Corsairs, 5 Corsairs as well. Actually, he may have started. No, he just produced one extra one, I guess, just for the sake of it. Maybe add some extra gas line around. I'll produce another Corsair. Why not? There are a lot of Mutalisks built up now for the Zerg. He's actually pumping out Mutalisks with all of his gas at this point. Um, and it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out for him. It's possible if he goes in with a combination of Scourges, he could be able to do some damage, but 5 Corsairs is a lot. It's also possible he's just planning on using those Mulisks as a sniping tactic, try and snipe the shuttle, or snipe any High Templar that come out if he gets Templar eventually, something like that. That may be the purpose of the Mulist there, but it's all going to come down to the battle here. So Cal feels that he has enough of a force that he's going to move out here. He's got 2 Reavers in that shuttle, and I don't think he knows that all these Mulisks are here. He has no idea, I don't think, that these Mulisks are there. He's got the Corsairs in the air, and I think those Corsairs are probably going to be enough to do it. They're going to be able to do... Oh, Scourge is coming in! The Corsairs attacking! Oh my god, this Corsair is attacking the Mulisk, not attacking the Scourges. The Scourges take out all the Corsairs, and the Reavers go down to the Mutalisks. Complete utter slaughter. Now the Zerglings coming out to deal with the Dragoons. C is almost as excited as I am right now. That was absolutely ridiculously done. Enormously wonderful play by the Zerg. That was brilliant. Sheer, utter brilliance. Going in with the Mutalisks, then going with the Scourges to take out the Corsairs. Once the Corsairs were gone, the Mutalisks were free to do whatever they wanted, taking out the Reavers. Basically, just every level of Cal's offense was taken out systematically by its complete counter, and that paved the way for the next set of units to go in and take out the other ones. And just absolutely freaking brilliantly done by Cal. I'm sorry, by the Zerg. That was just genius. That was just absolutely incredible. Wow, and that was amazing, and it was cool to see C jumping up and down and yelling in support of his teammate there. Wow, that Reaver is guarded by a lot of Dragoons here, but still vulnerable to if those Mulisks come back. But that Reaver is what's keeping Cal alive at this point. To block off those ground forces, the Lings not able to go in there and kill off the Dragoons because of that Reaver hanging around in the back. Man, brilliantly defended by the Zerg. I am really impressed by the Zerg today in general. He's been playing really well. Normally he's pretty second tier, but today he's just performing pretty brilliantly. I mean, some really good tactics against Squash, and now showing some good colors against Cal. Cal is not out of this yet, though. Don't count him out yet. If that, it's pretty harsh to lose that first shuttle and Reavers and that whole first attack force. But in the grand scheme of things, he's not out yet. Although, oh no, Mutalisk coming in here, and he doesn't have any Corsairs anymore. He does not have any Corsairs to block against these Mutalisks. Luckily, the Zerg not paying attention, not doing a very good job there. The Zerg could have easily taken out some probes, but he is deciding not to, and now he's going to get a little bit surrounded by some Dragoons. I have no idea what the Zerg is doing now with these Mutalisks. He's being a bit silly with them, honestly. Going in and attacking a gateway isn't going to do a whole lot of good here. Except maybe just kind of distract Cal. He's obviously going to be able to take out 3 Mutalisks before they're able to kill off a gateway. And he's focus firing too. He's not... I don't know why he's not... Maybe this is just a distractionary technique to try and draw Cal's forces back while he goes in the front with a main force. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I'm curious if Psystorm is upgraded or not at this point. His Temple Archives hasn't been up for a long time, but if he started researching it right when the Temple Archives warped in, he may have Psystorm researched already. It's difficult though. It's difficult to make a lot of Templar and have the gas for basically a few High Templar and to research Psystorm all at the same time, all when the Templar Archives first pops up. So you have to make the decision whether you want to get Storm first, so you have those couple first Storms ready first, or if you want to go for the Templar first, so that they're able to start building up energy. So that they're able to start building up energy, so they'll have 2 storms when it comes out. And he's actually spent money on shuttle speed as well, so he's really kind of... And that's a good long-term investment, honestly, because then he's going to be able to use that shuttle speed to a lot of effect, especially on this map, which is Othello. He's going to be able to drop High Templar on ridges and things like that to try to get some storm drops in. And a huge, huge army... Wow, a huge army going over the left side of the map, and it looks like Cal's going to spot it. I'm not sure if he spotted that with that Zealot. Huge army going around the left side of the map. I'm not sure exactly what the Zerg is doing with that army over there. Maybe he's checking for expansions. But that is way, way away from anywhere that they need to be right now. And here's a couple Zealots being dropped in here with that shuttle speed, able to drop them off and get out of the way. Shuttle speed able to outrun Scourge. Oh my goodness! Oh, nice! Very nice done! Oh my goodness! For some reason, some of those drones were not in the path of the Psystorm or something, but Jesus, that was beautiful. Setting in the Zealots, and now there's another storm going off. Nicely done. Again, not that many drones killed, though, but he's going to be able to kill off the spawning pool with those Zealots. But that was beautifully done, I have to say. Going in with the... there's some more kills. Looks like, it's hard to tell, 7 kills on the Templar, maybe. At the same time, there's the Zerg's attack force going in on Cal's front door, and just too many Dragoons there, and I don't think... Oh my gosh, the Zerg was not microing well enough, and forces in his main base, and his frontal attack force getting slaughtered. Cal comes back from some early losses from losing that first battle, and manages to take the game. That is what I love about Cal. He's really good under pressure, and just a brilliant player. That was really nicely done, chasing the drones away with the Zealots, and then putting the High Templar in a place to storm the drones that were being chased away. That was sheer brilliance. Sheer brilliance. And so nicely done by Cal. Cal takes game 4, and it's now tied up 2-2, so GG.